I'm like giddy, yo.
That was a lot to digest.
You want to just take a breather for a sec?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll say this. You know what? This is the best way to put it. I am so fucking jealous of Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm even jealous of Matt Reeves because I would love the opportunity to direct a Batman film.
Oh man, that trailer looked amazing.
Yeah,
that looked amazing.
The last thing I want to do is, talk big on a already hyped up movie.
Yeah.
Talking about how it's going to be the best thing that's ever going to happen because hype can kill things.
Yeah.
I will say though, if it does, okay. First of all, I'll say this: regardless if it does live up to the hype or not, when you watch that trailer, tell me right now. Everything there could have been used as a wallpaper.
Yeah.
The cinematography.
Facts. It was amazing.
Amazing. Every shot was clean.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely something the movie already has going for it. Is just how beautiful it looks. It looks like Gotham. Completely. That opening shot at the diner. That
was perfect.
Run down, rainy, creepy, right? Riddler. And this is dark.
Yeah.
This is dark.
Which I like.
Yeah, man. So from what has been said, once again, this is not like completely confirmed, but from what's been said is that it's about 3 hours. And
hype me up like this.
It's about 3 hours, and 75 to 80% of the movie, you only see Bruce Wayne as Batman.
Yeah?
So you...
I'm actually hyped.
Bro.
Yeah.
So he apparently... And this is super smart. I fucking love this.
Yeah.
This is just genius on Matt Reeves' part for storytelling-wise. Yeah. Bruce Wayne, in the comic books, if people don't know, he hates Bruce Wayne. Yeah. He hates his persona. He wants to be Batman every day of his life because that's who he believes he is. In this movie, that is what it is. Yeah. He hates Bruce Wayne, or at least doesn't want to be Bruce Wayne.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So most of this film will be him as Batman.
Oh man, I did not think it was gonna be that crazy.
I know.
I did not think it would be that.
I've watched it like 10 times a day.
Way.
Oh yeah. I man, first of all, I think it will be darker than The Dark Knight.
Do you think it's going to be better than The Dark Knight?
You dare ask that question.
This guy's a Dark Knight lover. What would you say that's your favorite
movie of all time? Nothing beats. Yeah. And then, not that this matters, but like, so context for everyone who would know, after The Dark Knight, I would put a movie like Inception. Okay. And that's still Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, exactly.
But so Dark Knight, number one.
What if they hit all the points that you want them to hit? Is it still going to be on par or better? Or you still think...
It would be better.
Yeah?
It would be better. That, man, so this is the thing, is like, what a tough task that is. Because, like, for me, The Dark Knight is the movie that made me want to get into movies and to get into content creation, right? So that's big.
That's big.
That's a big one. But look, if it connects with me more, then it connects with me more. I like then it would have to possibly take that first spot, unless I just think to myself, out of respect, The Dark Knight still holds it. But
oh my gosh,
man,
I'm excited. March said it was gonna
March
drop.
4th.
That's
I will be seeing it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't care. I don't. Afternoon, night,
Thursday midnight release.
Yep. Yep. I'll say it one more time. I'm jealous of him so hard. I'm so jealous, dude.
If they said like we want to give you the role. Are you like?
Sorry.
You can't hear. Aiden's dying behind the camera. Yeah. If they said, give you the role. Yeah.
Shut up. I could pull it off.
No, for sure.
Free range. Would you want to go dark as well?
Yes.
Or yeah. No ifs, ands, about it. That's your mindset.
The way I see Batman is, it's not Adam West anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the 50s, 60s Batman vibe, and especially the world we live in. Like, Batman would not connect to our society the way he does now with the darker takes and
But
stuff.
I thought your favorite Batman was Clooney. But
Sorry.
but yeah, no, I get that 100%.
Yeah. See, it's funny. This just made me think of it. Kit Harington, who played Jon Snow in Game of Thrones, he was in an interview. I think it was Graham Norton show.
No.
It's like a British late night
talk show.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's basically like the Jimmy Fallon of England. So he was on that talk show, and they asked Kit Harington, "Who's your favorite superhero?" And he said Batman. And he's like, "If you were ever given the opportunity to do Batman, would you take it?" He's like, "Absolutely." And then he's like, "What type of movie would you make as Batman?"
Yeah.
And Kit Harington was talking about how if he would ever have the opportunity, he would want to make a Batman movie that's a little more lighthearted. And I understand what he was saying about how like maybe changing up the vibe because we're so used to like a dark Batman.
Yeah.
I just don't think it would work. And you won't sell as much.
Yeah, I think everyone kind of likes, a dark hero. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it is about it. Mm-hmm. Like, who doesn't want like Batman to kill someone? Like, like, just
or
seeing
like
that
just
is like
put you in a hospital.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. Batman is everything you almost want. Action, crime, thriller, drama. There's a bit of romance in there. Yeah. He's D'ing down some ladies from time to time.
D'ing down.
His villains. Tell him who has a better rogues gallery than Batman. You could argue Spider-Man.
No, I'm still gonna give it to Batman.
I think so too.
I'm still gonna give it to Batman.
What about the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah. Yeah, Shredder's cool.
Side note, I saw like a video where like Batman was like slapping the Ninja Turtles around. I don't know if it was like animated or whatever, but
they did a comic book.
Yeah. I think there was a crossover comic book. Maybe that's what it was.
Did they do a movie? Like an animated movie?
Oh, there was something. It wasn't just like a YouTube video. It was definitely animated somewhere somehow.
They're in the Injustice video game.
Yeah.
So you could do Batman versus Turtle.
Yeah.
Type in if they did a Batman Ninja Turtles animated film. They might have.
I think I saw it animated, so there must be a film or
there
something.
might be.
Because
it makes sense. Like
Batman pretty much knows every martial art form, pretty much, right?
127.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Of course, he's gonna slap the Ninja Turtles.
And
it's 2019.
Oh, so it's fairly new. So then you did see something. So. And yeah, you can't tell me that. It's like this is G rated. Mm-hmm. Like this is for kids. Yeah. Okay. You can't tell me Bruce Wayne never created his own fighting style. Like you can't tell me he didn't Bruce Lee it.
Yeah.
He 100% Bruce Lee'd it. Yeah. Another thing about the trailer, Alfred, definitely going to be like a hardened Alfred.
Really?
I mean, so he has a scar on his eye, as you could see in the trailer.
Yeah.
Apparently he has a cane he walks around with, but I guarantee you, like, that's like he whips it out and there's a gun, like, right?
He's a fucking G. Alfred's always been a G though.
I made a video breaking down this trailer. If you want to check it out, I'll link it. But I said in the trailer, in the video, they've never made a bad Alfred.
Like,
I don't.
Are you speaking of all realms of like animated
Yeah.
movies,
Yeah.
shows? Yeah.
I think every Alfred has been centered perfectly around the
Batman.
personality and of the Batman. Yeah. Like, okay, Michael Caine in the Dark Knight trilogy was perfect for that Batman. You know, more so of like a father figure and a butler.
Yeah.
Okay. The Batman vs Superman, Jeremy Irons, they were more snarky with one another. But that's because that's kind of how that Batman was.
Yeah.
He was sharp, you know?
True.
This one, he looks like he's like, don't
Yeah.
backtalk me.
Yeah. True.
You
He's
know?
a lick of the hand.
I'll do it. I guarantee you he is going to, like, they won't go into an origin story.
Yeah.
I think they...
I hope not.
I don't want to see his parents die again. But what I will say is they might give you like clues to his history.
That's fine.
Which is
a
fine.
little 5 minute like flashback or whatever the case is.
Yep.
I'm perfectly fine with that. But
Yep.
whenever they reinvent a character, they always do the backstory first, and I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's no need for that.
Yeah.
No need to do that. But in those little like subtle history nods that they've had together, I guarantee you. Maybe I don't want to use the word guarantee so strongly, but I think they will have like some sort of line where you might see Bruce like sparring by himself in training, and Alfred is like, "Don't forget that one move I taught you," or something like that, right? I guarantee this is something I guarantee. His Alfred was bless you. His Alfred was a like some sort of like general in an army or some sort of soldier.
You think it's like that?
I think so. I guarantee you that's why he uses a cane too. He was shot.
What makes you think that? Like just kind of like
How hardened he is. Also to his appearance. Have you ever read not, you know how they have like Batman Year One?
Yes.
There's another set of series called Earth One. And there's a Batman Earth One, a Superman Earth. Okay. Yeah. So in Batman Earth One, it's a retelling of his origin in like a different dimension. And in
Wait, isn't that the one where his parents live?
No.
Is that Earth One?
No.
Okay, then no, I haven't read it.
But in Earth One, Alfred trains Bruce Wayne in certain fighting styles, and his appearance looks just like Andy Serkis in the movie. He's got a scar on his so this Alfred's gonna be like if, say for example, the Batcave got raided somehow, this Alfred is like, I can hide in the shadows too. You know, like I can take him down.
That's dope. Okay.
Yeah. You'll never have to worry about him.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, with sweet old Michael Caine, you might have to worry. You might have to like rush out and be like, "Oh God, he's gonna die." But this one, I think he's
hold
good.
it down.
Yeah, he's holding it down.
It's a lot to digest, man. That I can't stop talking about it, but that trailer was good. They did good. It gave you enough where you're not like shown the whole movie.
Yep.
So it's and it was what, 3 minutes long?
Yeah, 2:45, 3. Yeah. They showed you just enough to
get you
get you ready.
Yeah.
Like I'll say this too, because nowadays everyone loves trailers. I don't think you need another trailer. You don't need it. I think that's it. I think you're good. Maybe just some TV spots. You know.
I wouldn't even say that.
But TV spots that keep the same stuff we've already seen. Okay. You know, that's all you need.
That's true.
You know, you don't need another trailer. They probably will give you something. So? Yeah, they probably will.
Maybe like a week or two before release.
Something like that. But you don't need another trailer. Yeah. You don't. That's something actually that, as much as I love the film, I gotta say about Batman vs Superman, they gave too much away. Yeah. You know, like when you watch those trailers, like in the second trailer, they admitted that Doomsday was the villain.
I was gonna say, didn't you see him in one of the trailers? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it was about him. Like literally at the end of the trailer, you heard a roar, and then you saw this monster crash into a building and he slides down and he drops in front of the camera and it's Doomsday. It's like, oh, so you just told us who the villain is. That was my one downfall.
They should have just kept it like, oh, like they're just facing each other, you know?
That's it.
And then,
because we all know they're gonna team up.
Yeah,
that's Batman, Superman. You can't make them like fight forever.
Yeah,
and especially too, like Superman doesn't want to get smacked around by Batman 24/7. So they obviously have to team up, and you know, of course. Yeah. Do you think?
Good save.
Yeah. So there's constant retellings of Batman now, like everywhere.
Yeah.
You have, so within not even 10 years, it's technically 2022 will be 10 years after The Dark Knight Rises. So it's about 9 years, okay? Within 9 years, you've had Christian Bale's Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman. You're going to have Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Yeah.
You even have a Batwoman show on the CW, okay, which they're now heading into their 3rd season or something. So
unreal.
Clearly it's successful.
I didn't even know that show existed.
Yeah, it's insane. What else? You have all those Batman games, you know, all the Arkham games and stuff. Even Titans. Bruce Wayne is depicted in Titans. You see Batman in Titans. Yeah. Do you think there will ever come a day where they're finally gonna just be like, all right, you know what? No more Batman.
What do you mean no more Batman?
Like, I'm talking like you
hiatus?
won't see a Batman film for 10 to 20 years.
No.
I don't think so either.
I can't see that. Not for... When we see that, that's when the superhero movie craze is done. Yeah.
Which I honestly... you know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I don't think it'll ever die.
I don't know.
I feel like it's dying and now these...
See, the thing is, man, is like when I think about Marvel, for example, right? Yeah. They have movies planned to 2030. You can't tell me it's not... It's gonna leave. Yeah. Like, I'll give you this. Mm-hmm. Instead of 3 to 4 a year, which even I'm getting sick of. Yeah. Even being a huge fan of it, I'm sick of it. I want more original ideas. Instead of 3 to 4 a year, you might get 1 a year.
1 drop a year, I could see it not going down.
Yeah.
6 months.
Yeah.
Now, do you think it's like a 1 drop for Marvel, 1 drop for DC, or just like in general? Yeah.
Yeah,
like
1 each if they're making movies, of course.
Yeah. Like Call of Duty.
There you go. There you go. Now, I will say though, with how much money Batman makes, it'll never end. I don't think it'll ever end.
I feel like it's gonna go to streaming.
Like everything? Yeah. Just like, movies in general?
Before we even get that deep, I think just like it's gonna be a lot of shows.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I don't even... I want to be optimistic and say 1 a year. Mm-hmm. But that, for me, is like dead. Like, you know what I mean?
It'll become like you look at what happened to Westerns. Yeah. There were like 6 Westerns a year. Yeah. And now you're lucky if you see 1 every 5 years.
And same with like scary movies. That used to be crazy. You used to get it all the time. Now you get 1 a year.
Yep. So now they're making a bit of a comeback. Yeah,
they
are.
They are. Yeah. I'm a
I'm a superhero, actually.
Well, we've talked about that.
Yeah. Last podcast,
yeah, I love scary movies.
Yeah.
I love scary movies.
Did you see the new Halloween?
No, I haven't.
No?
I haven't.
Lucas saw it. He told me it was pretty good. Yeah.
See, I'm not really like a slasher type horror. Like, I like the paranormal horror. Like, that's my...
you like that type of stuff.
That's my shit.
Like, stuff that's going to make you be like, huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you know,
like
I gotta pray after. Like, you know, like, it's that deep. Like, you know...
What's the thing priests use to keep ghosts away?
Like a holy water?
Holy water, yeah. You're doing that around your house?
Pouring some in my hands.
You know, I think every genre of film hits their stride.
Yeah.
This is why I personally don't think superhero movies will ever go away, is because we've been getting superhero movies nearly nonstop since the 80s.
Yeah.
It's been it's been over 40 years of a lot of superhero films. Also, too,
They only get better too.
and they only get better, right? Also, too, I believe that DC and Marvel are the mythology of Western civilization.
Okay.
So I believe, the way the Europeans had like the Greeks and the Romans had they had Zeus and Apollo and all that type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
That is ours. We have Superman and Batman, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I don't honestly think it'll ever go away. And if a superhero movie continues to crack $1 billion in the box office, why would they ever get rid of it?
They wouldn't stop.
No.
They wouldn't stop. That'd be their top priority. Everyone's going to want to dip their pockets in. Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong, like we said, if they maybe just slowed down.
Yeah.
But it will eventually rise again.
Like you said, I don't think there's going to be ever a hiatus. But one movie a year, maybe even a couple.
Yep. So the Batman movie's a trilogy. That's what they're making it.
Oh, is it?
Yes. And I've already heard very, very, very loose rumors, okay, that the second villain will be Joker. Which I don't know. I don't know. So
Joaquin Phoenix, imagine.
that I was honestly thinking that, like, what if you kind of just molded the worlds together? They would click, Joaquin and him.
I don't know if I want Joker.
You want like someone brand new?
Yeah.
Who would you want? If it has to follow this dark path. It's got to be super dark.
Okay, so they're already doing the Riddler.
And technically Penguin is there.
Oh, is he? Okay.
He was the guy in the car. Like, I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah. You're right.
But he's only in it for 5 minutes, apparently. That's all he's in it for.
What?
Yeah. So I guarantee you he's like a quick stop before he gets to Riddler. So that already shows to me that Penguin will reoccur in other films. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
I was just going to say, I would want something where it would be something like say, Poison Ivy.
Ooh.
But then it turns into a love interest, and then the third one is whatever, I would want it to be like a girl villain.
Yep. I don't think we've had that.
We haven't had anything crazy like that.
Talia al Ghul in Dark Knight Rises, but
that wasn't.
Yeah, that wasn't like that was Bane.
Yeah.
That was Bane at the end of the day. Batman vs Superman, no.
But if they did it like that, I wouldn't want him to be like, I can't hit a girl.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're gonna have a couple scenes like that.
Have we seen what he's doing in these trailers?
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, there's a part where he's on top of a guy and he's
just
beating
going
his face,
hard.
and Catwoman is like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
You would definitely be getting some SJWs being like, "He hit Poison Ivy." Yeah,
I'm not saying.
Hey,
not sure.
I'll say, if she's trying to kill me, and you're made of plants, like you got superpowers, you can take a hit. You can take a hit. It's debatable though. Like that's
I don't know if they would push that button. If they don't have to, they're not gonna push that button.
Poison Ivy would be cool.
Yeah, but not like as the main villain. Like
like a side.
Yeah, kind of like a side thing. Like if Penguin's 5 minutes, like she could just be like. Oh.
So okay, if you wouldn't want Joker, who could pose such a dominant, dark threat the way Riddler is?
That's true.
So I know you said no, you didn't want Joker, but Joker, Poison Ivy, Bane. You could technically use Penguin in a bigger role. You might have to do Scarecrow. Now I know he was big. He was hugely used in Batman Begins, but I think you could develop him differently.
I wouldn't want Bane.
No, me neither. I'm good without Bane. I did like him though in that movie. He was dope.
Yeah, he was good.
Took me a while to realize it was Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Firefly. You could do that.
It's just there's this Joker craze.
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Clayface. Clayface would be
It
interesting.
wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I could see that.
I know what you're saying though about the Joker.
I don't think no one can live up to the Joker. If we're saying it like that, no one can be as big as a fucking you know villain.
Yep.
But it's just this Joker craze that's going on right now. I don't like it. And it's yeah. Maybe the third movie, not the second. I could see the third movie. Let it die down, and then be like
just a big
just
big
randomly,
finale.
Though, don't even say who the villain is. Nothing in the movie. I see Joaquin, and he's doing his thing. I'd be like, damn. All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, that would be okay with me. Like, you know, in the second movie, you kind of like sneak peek him from time to time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that.
Oh, like just in the background.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. That would be pretty cool. Maybe you even could get shots of like Bruce on his computer, and he's in his spare time, he's digging into this clown case.
Yeah, see, that'd be crazy.
That okay. That would but at the end of the day, we all know to make a good Batman story, he needs to be involved.
Yeah, it's true.
But I kind of like what Hayden said with Scarecrow.
Yeah.
I think Scarecrow in my opinion after Joker, it's Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over Bane?
Sorry, mainly what I mean is someone who can truly pose like a dark threat. Yeah.
You're right.
Bane, you know, he's just all about muscles. He's like, I'll break you, Batman. Yeah. Okay. I get it. Yeah. Sure. Until Batman finds... That's the thing. When Batman figures out... All it takes is one time. When Batman finds out how to beat Bane once... It's over for Bane. Bane immediately goes from like a top tier villain to like bottom tier.
Just dog water.
Just like, oh, it's Bane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trust. Yeah.
I'll, you know, like it. Not important anymore. But Riddler. I love what they're doing with him.
Yeah.
I love how dark they're making him. Like he looks like a Riddler who's like, you know, solve my riddles, Batman. Mm-hmm. And if you don't, I'm gonna blow up a street filled of pedestrians. Yeah. Like that's what he looks like.
That's good with me. Give me that. That's it. But blow him up.
But blow him up. So I'm gonna take a really different turn in the conversation here.
Okay. I like turns.
What
left turns
has been? I'm gonna say since 2010. Because by then we would have been about 14 years old.
Yeah, okay.
Since 2010, what's been your... No, you know what? Let's do 2012. Because 2012? Then we'd be 16.
Okay.
So by 2012, what has been... I see you in the background over there. Since 2012, what's been your favorite year?
You gonna get me like this? Mm-hmm. Oh,
what has been your favorite year?
Wow, that is great because I gotta just up and say it. 2016. 2016.
Okay. And we would have been what?
That's what?
20? 19, 20?
1920.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why?
Yeah, before I even get to why, I feel like I always see people on Instagram saying 2016 is the best year they ever had. Like 2016 summer. And I always wonder, like, did everyone have the same year?
Mm-hmm,
like, what was going on that year? Like,
yeah.
You know? Why I want to say is the music was the best. You know, you had this new generation of rap coming out, Lil Uzi, like mumble rap, which not everyone loves, but, like, it was just like, whoa, okay. Like,
yep. Something fresh.
Yeah, something fresh. Crazy beats were coming out. Like, you're just like, oh, shit, this is sick.
Yep.
I believe I was 19, so that was the first year I could drink. Legally.
Yeah.
In Canada.
We follow the rules.
It was the 2016 Olympics in Rio.
Oh,
that's where, okay.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I'm remembering that year more and more now.
Okay. So, all right.
Yeah.
And what else?
The music, I got shit-faced a lot. Mm-hmm. There was just something in the air. Like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. It just, whenever
you're like, this is a good year.
Like, yeah, I was just like, I'm going to remember this.
It's that, what, Ice Cube, when he's in the car, today's going to be a good day. Yeah, that's what it was, eh?
Yeah.
For the whole year.
Summer, fall for sure. Maybe even spring. I just fucking hate winter.
Yeah, winter sucks.
Fucking Panda came out.
Oh, by Designer?
Oh
yeah. My God.
See, the music just hit different.
Yeah,
One
that's
Dance,
true.
Too good.
Yeah, one dance. Oh!
One Dance.
Everybody was catching a bubble in the club with that song.
Yeah.
I need a one
Too good
dance.
with Drake Me Out.
And I was the only one in the club, like...
I know more.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake can't stop that feeling.
Yep.
It would just kill me when I see people in the back of the club just...
Mm-hmm. This is fun.
And then there'd be people like... I'd see them try to pounce. I'd be like, yo, relax.
You got Controller.
Controller, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Another one where I'm just like sitting in the club, just sipping on a drink while everyone enjoys their fucking time.
You love Drake.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so 2016.
2016, that's certified stamp. 2016.
That's
sure.
your just favorite.
Yeah, just favorite year. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what about you?
I think I gotta go. I was really battling between. I had 3.
Yeah. Okay.
It was 2016,
Mm-hmm.
2017, or 2019.
2019. Really? Eh?
I gotta go 2019.
Really?
Yeah, because 2019 for me is where I lived it up before COVID hit. I was doing so much. Even too, like me and Hayden, we went to Cuba in 2018. Yeah, bro. Wow. That was 2018. I still technically, I know it's at the end of 2018, but I kind of like involved that in my 2019 year because like everything was just going on. I went to LA. Rams made the Super Bowl, even though they lost, but you know, like that was super exciting for me being a huge sports fan. I went to Miami. We went to Montreal.
Yeah.
Right? We were having like...
Damn, that was 2019? Holy.
Yeah, bro.
6 years.
Yeah.
We were having like parties every weekend. Like we were always doing something.
You're going to, like the pool. Like,
Yeah, going out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 2019 has got to be the year. And to be honest with you, I want to make 2022 like that.
See, I want my TFSA to be non-existent. I just want to, just do everything because COVID messed everything up. I was supposed to go to Cuba like you did, Mexico, wherever, and it just did not happen.
So I'm going to say this. I think it is fair that we scratch the past 2 years.
A solid 2 years, yeah.
That's we're 25. You're turning 25.
25, yeah.
I think we're technically 23. And I think it's fair to say that. Yeah. I honestly do.
I'm scrapping the 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yep. If you just turned 65 and you can now retire, sorry. You're 63.
2 more years of working.
Yeah, you can't retire now. Yeah. I think everyone deserves the opportunity to say that I am still 2 years younger than what I actually am.
Now, you're in grade 6. You're still in grade 6.
Yeah, you're still in grade 6. you were that year first.
2 years, you guys.
You. I have.
I could be corrupt in so many
ways. I have a really bad. I'm not saying it.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, I'm not saying the joke. Are you? You're. Never mind. No,
Stop.
never mind. Just continue what you're gonna say.
So we live in Ontario. So apparently they're supposed to, by the new year, they might drop the mask mandate.
Okay.
So say it does happen, everything goes smoothly. What is like the first thing you're doing? Like what's the major thing you're doing? Not like the day of, but like
yeah. I would love to like book like a resort or something like that, all inclusive. Yeah. There's a couple of things I want to do. Like I would love to go to LA again. Yeah. I would love to actually like go back in January. I would love to do Miami this summer. I know.
Down for that.
I know. All inclusive. It's time I get out to Italy. I have to go over to Europe. It's been too long since I've been. Basically, if you can't tell, 2022 is travel. And I mean, it's like that doesn't make me special. Like everyone wants to travel, you know.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I think everyone could agree with me on that.
Yeah.
I know you want to. I mean, Hayden's always traveling, but I know he would want to keep going and continuing that trend.
I've never done an all-inclusive.
No.
Like, my first trip was Miami.
Do a cruise.
Do a cruise, eh? Yeah, my first, I want to say, out of Ontario.
No.
I take that.
Okay, once I've been to the States to Buffalo with my family. But that's like an hour
It's basically
drive
Canada.
Yeah, I don't count that shit.
Yeah.
For shopping, too.
Yeah.
So, an actual trip, I was out of Ontario. Yeah, that was my first one.
So you've never been anywhere else other than Miami?
Miami.
No way.
I went to Montreal. Okay, I guess not out of Ontario, but you know what I mean. Outside of Canada, whatever.
And when you went to Miami, that was only what, 3 days?
No, it was a week.
Oh, it was a week.
And crazy part is, like, we came back just before COVID, like, started. Like, you know? Like, we came back and then they're just like, all right, guys, like, watch out for this thing. Like, you know?
Yeah.
So, it was good that we went and we got to enjoy, but it was,
Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah. So, that year was supposed to be like, okay, like, after Miami, let's do this. Let's do that. Like, you know?
Yeah. See, I think about where I've been. I'm like, I got a pretty big list. But then if I were to ask Hayden where he's been, there's like,
I don't realize. I take it for granted.
what is there, like 256 countries in the world, and I think he's been to 255. Yeah.
A lot of places, but.
I've done. I mean, yeah, okay, sure, we can count Buffalo, whatever, because it's not Canada. Mm-hmm. So Buffalo, St. Louis, Los Angeles, Miami, New York. Remember our New York trip? Yeah, New York, Montreal.
Yeah.
Cuba, Mexico,
Damn.
England, Paris, France. I think that's 10.
Damn.
I think 10 places. I think that's
crazy.
Yeah.
256.
256.
Yeah.
I just say Europe in general.
Yeah. So basically, what you're telling me is 2022. We have to grow that list.
100%.
Okay.
To preference, to kind of go deeper, I was a flight attendant, so I've been places.
Yeah, sure.
But I haven't traveled anywhere. Yeah, I was a flight attendant. I'm trying to be a pilot, so.
How long were you doing flight attendant?
3 months. Yeah, it wasn't that long, you know. I probably went did 6 flights with them.
When you were doing it,
I'm scared for this question. I'll be honest.
Did you ever have to deal with like just dick bags?
Oh,
you gotta have one story at least.
Damn. Honestly, like,
6 flights.
I still work at an airport, so like,
yeah,
my stories of like screening people are worse than being an FA.
Okay.
But like being on the plane, like, you're everything. You're the doctor. You're the fucking, you know, you're the vet. You're this and that, like, you know.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like just annoying because, like, small story, but we give out coffee. We bring like a cart down the aisle. You guys will travel. And I gave someone a coffee. And he's like, oh, okay, like, thanks. You know, I go down the aisle, I come back. Finishes the coffee. I'm like, yo, do you want another coffee? He's like, yeah, I'll have another coffee. Takes a sip, dumps it on the ground. I was just like,
I'm sorry?
all right. I keep walking, you know? Put the cart away, and I'm walking down the aisle. He's like, can I have another coffee? I'm like, dead in his face. I'm like, no. And the guy starts getting hype with me. And I'm just like, do you not see me? It's 3 other girls, and I'm like this big black guy. And I'm just like, you want to do this with me? It's an old guy.
I'm still lost on the fact that he
Wasn't good, probably.
no.
Right in front of my face.
In your face. Was he like eye contact?
It was definitely like a little side eye, like, you know? What? But I was like, bro, like, what's going on? I forget where we were going, like Halifax or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, all right. Like, you know, just so random. Like, it's just weird.
Like he purposefully wanted to start a fight.
Yeah.
So then what happened?
Nothing really. That was the main thing. But, like, that was the biggest thing that happened. Where it's just like, why? Yeah.
That's
100% though.
Was
no,
he,
it's facts,
was
though.
he like...
It didn't seem like it. I will say, like, he didn't really say anything of like, yeah, that's right, or like, you know, he didn't. I didn't get that vibe, but it probably was.
It's so sad that like that's where we have to
Yeah.
stoop now.
Trust.
That if someone has a problem with you and you can't figure out why,
Yeah,
you
it's-
have
yeah.
to go down to, is there a racial issue now? That is wild.
Yeah.
Like
kinda
even
just like-
even if
yeah.
I was on that plane, I'd be like, bro, are you good?
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, what's up?
I'd make him drink it up from the floor. No
Just
way.
slurp.
I thought you were gonna give me a story like, you know, you want to drink, and then he's like, yeah, I'll take a drink, and then you reapproach that guy 5 minutes later. You're like, sir, do you want a drink? He's like, I just asked you if I could get a drink, and like you've actually never
Yeah.
been to him before. Like you never
Yeah.
asked him in the first place. He's just trying to start an argument. I thought that's where you were going with it.
Relatively, like, people are nice because they'll see the cart and they'll anticipate when you get to them. So it's not that bad.
9-10 hour flight.
Yeah, so
Did you ever hit someone with their elbow out?
I definitely
Perfect.
I've nudged some people down the aisle.
This coffee guy probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've definitely
Yeah.
little
Okay.
shoulder check. But other than that, like, that wasn't really like, I'm a screener, so that's where
That's
the
where it
fuckery
gets
starts.
crazy,
Like,
yeah.
There's
Okay.
been people trying to just rush through the metal detector. There've been people, Hayden probably knows, but you have to be, for domestic, 45 minutes. That's when check-in closed to get your boarding pass.
Mm-hmm.
So all the time, people will come up to me and be like, yo, like, can I check in? And they get crazy. They start yelling. And I love that shit. I love it.
Because you have the power.
I have the power,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I have the power. So I'm just a dick. I don't know why.
You have the power to literally be like,
have trust.
no.
Yeah.
Like-
even if I can do something, sometimes they're just like, you know, they're too much. And I'm just like, okay, you can't fly. Even if they have their boarding pass, I'm just like, all right.
Just
Well, we're just going to escort you out. You know, your bag's on the other side. Like, you know, just shit like that. This job has made me a bad person. I'll be
you know,
honest.
like that's the thing is what you're capable of doing right now
Yeah.
to these people is what every retail worker
Oh, yes.
wishes they could do,
Yes.
but they can't. Now you have a reason to get away with it.
When they're rude, though, I'm relatively good.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I'm that eye contact that didn't sell it for me. Like being, how long have you been at the airport now? Like doing the screening job? What is 2 years?
Yeah.
What's the craziest story you have?
Craziest?
Yeah.
Did you like search a guy and record and be like, ah.
You've told me a gun story, I believe.
Yeah, there was a gun in the X-ray. Yeah, that wasn't really like. There's nothing crazy that goes on.
Okay.
Like, cause with WestJet, you're allowed to bring a gun as long as you have documents and stuff, but it has to be checked and go under the plane. But if you bring it through on your carry-on, then it's kind of like,
Why are you bringing a
Yeah,
carry-on gun? Yeah.
we don't even ask questions; you just call the cops. But it's a small airport, so nothing crazy really happens. You see some famous people sometimes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Who have you seen?
I haven't seen anybody.
Oh, yeah,
I've
okay.
seen actually, what's the guy from Jackass? Not the main guy. The bigger guy, and he does drugs still.
I don't know him.
I
But
don't
you've
remember.
seen him?
Yeah. I don't even know if he can come to Canada anymore, but him. I've seen him. That's it. That's my famous person.
That's it, eh?
Yeah.
I wonder who else has traveled through the Hamilton Airport.
I don't know. Drake leaves his plane at
Hamilton
I haven't
Airport?
seen him though, but he
Yeah.
leaves his plane there.
Where does Hamilton's fly out to? Is it still just Canada right now?
Right now it's just Canada, but I know before COVID it was like
Miami,
Mexico,
We used to do
Florida.
yeah, Miami, Florida.
Florida?
We've done Miami. And
The main destinations.
Yeah, okay.
It's not too bad.
Cheaper than Toronto or more expensive?
Cheaper.
So you could drive. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it's the same
you don't have to
airline.
go through the Toronto fucking airport.
yeah.
If it's the same airline, probably the same price, but just in a sense of like, yeah, you don't have to travel there. You don't have to pay for parking if you live in the same city. It's good.
It's just less chaos.
Yeah. It's not too
Yeah,
bad.
One fucking terminal.
Yeah.
I think all of this airport travel talk is making me like I've decided that 2022 needs to be my 2019 and your 2016.
Yeah. This is 2016 part
Favorite year?
Oh, that's what I don't even know.
You just too many, eh?
Well, I don't even remember what the fuck I was doing, but
Fair enough.
that's, I'd say definitely within 2012 and 2018.
2018, yeah. Well, I picked those days
Pretty
or
gross.
those years because like I think at that point we were all old enough to kind of just
You're
do.
starting to come out of high school, you're growing,
Yeah.
you're meeting new people, it's happening, you're getting
Yep.
a new job, like some
Yeah.
shit.
I can tell
You
you.
got a car, like
I mean, I can't include. I think everyone's worst year would technically be like 2020, 2021, if you look at it from a certain perspective. So I won't count the COVID years. I think my worst year, my least favorite year out of all of them, I think I'm going to have to do... It's either got to be like 2015 or 2018 before we went to Cuba.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
I just feel like those years I was just like dead in the water.
Yeah.
Like I was literally like a puffer fish who couldn't puff anymore. I was just suffocating, bro. I just couldn't do anything. I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
grade 10, like 2013 or whatever it was.
Grade 10 was the worst year
It
of
was
high
just-
school.
yeah.
Worst year of high school.
Really?
Yeah. Why you don't agree?
Grade 9 new, good. Grade 10 garbage. Grade
Garbage.
11, grade 12 we did
Golden, bro. Grade 12 we had like 2 spares. We
Really? You guys
never
were
went.
relaxing.
Yeah, that was our classes, gym and gym. Like
That's awesome.
like, awesome. Teachers loved us, so we could just get past
just
no
do whatever.
problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, grade 10 was just a garbage year.
For 2012, did you guys like believe the world was ending?
No.
No. I know people were deep at my school.
It was one of the deepest.
You always had like those weird kids in the lunchroom who had like like tarot cards, and they're like they've predicted everything, the Malayan people or whatever.
Facebook was like big too, so we got
Yeah,
That was when
everyone
what?
was on the face. Yeah.
everyone was on Facebook, fucking
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah, grade 10. Shout out to Tyler. At the end of the year, when we looked at our report cards at the end of the year, we calculated how many days
Oh gosh.
combined
Oh.
how many classes me and him combined missed,
Yeah.
and how many days of school me and him combined missed. We had something stupid together, and mind you, I'm going to say 70% of the days we weren't at school or classes, we were together. We were like dicking around doing shit. I'd say classes missed. We missed a solid 300 classes.
Oh no.
And
In 1 year?
In 1 year. Stupid amount. And I'd say days missed, we had a combined 150. Yeah.
How many days are in a school year?
So that's what I'm saying. Like we might have found a way to miss the whole year.
Damn.
We still passed.
That's crazy.
The only thing we didn't pass was math, which we had to redo. But
Yeah.
It was a good one.
we had
Were you? We had Miss Goodwin in grade 10.
I didn't know.
We sat literally right next to each other.
Bro,
Yeah.
grade 10's
That's how I know it's a
is a
bad-
blur.
We had Miss Goodwin and Jesse was like up. Fuck, what were we used to hear like some.
All I remember about math class in grade 10 is
Yeah.
me and Tyler would try to make raps.
Yeah.
And we would
moved
write-
you guys, and you got put next
Yes.
Was that the
And
year
that's
that-
how we became
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Because then all of a sudden
to them. We knew each other, but like,
yeah. Like me and Hayden when we first like I shouldn't say when we first met, but me and Hayden, when we were getting to know each other in high school, it was always like we'd walk by each other and be like, "What's up, pussy?" and just walk away. And then
true.
all of a sudden, grade 10, that's when we met math class. I guess I got moved
yeah,
beside him.
fucking, what was that? Like computer science.
That was 11.
Oh,
That was grade 11, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever like skipped until like grade 11.
So you're
Like grade 9
you're
or
like a
10,
goody
I was-
two shoes.
Yeah, for those 2 years, and then
Wearing glasses and
Yeah,
like
I was-
tucked in shirts.
yeah,
yeah,
facts.
yeah.
I had my
overalls.
uniform. I was like went to
Oh,
Catholic
that's
school.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Oh, you would have got
Yeah.
Oh, I remember so many people. Because I remember at one point Hill Park was considering doing uniforms for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone was like, "Fuck that! I'm not wearing no bullshit uniform." Sorry.
We were known as the druggies.
Yeah, we were like the worst school in Hamilton, but because no one came to school, no one cared.
Yeah.
But you just
But I don't know what it was. Grade 11. I don't know how it started. I was like, yo, fuck this.
You're just going
right
off.
when it started. Like it was like September, October. I was like, I'm not gonna go to class. It was like something small, like history or whatever the case was. And then I was like, yo, this is fun.
Yeah,
like, you know, it changed. I was like,
once
yo,
you
dude.
skipped once,
Yeah.
you were like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep doing it. You wanted to keep doing it.
Facts.
Yeah. I think grade 11 was like, I think it was a little rough for me and Tyler too, because me and Tyler had basically every single class together. We couldn't concentrate when we were together because we were always like drawing
You'd
stupid.
be across the room from him. And you'd
Bro,
still be
really?
distracted.
Tyler would be at the lamp,
You know,
and me and him would just be like, just looking at each
Yeah.
other and making weird faces and doing stupid shit. We were like drawing pictures. We were writing songs that were just stupid.
nonsense, eh?
But like 15-year-old us were like, this is sick, you know?
jokes. Yeah.
We also had girlfriends at the time, and like it was our first girlfriend, like my first, his first. So we were just doing stupid shit. We were like, yo, babe, like let's not go to school. Yeah, because that's gonna help us in the long run, which it didn't at all. So I think that's why grade 10, you know, being a kid at that time, you're like, this is dope. This is fire. But like being who I am now, I'm like, yo, just go to school.
Fuck? Yeah,
Just go to school, dude. So
it's crazy. I'm glad we didn't kind of like grow up with this heavy social media. I'm glad we got like, you know, this,
little bit of both.
you know, we got the freedom to not need our phone, but we also like, you know, can go on social media and be like, yo, what's up?
exactly.
It's dope.
I think it.
Good time.
I would
internet,
Yeah, I imagine it would be harder for like kids now going to school.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like you almost can't have a conversation with a kid without them.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just send a snap.
See, I didn't think it was that bad, but sometimes I see it and I'm just like, yo, just put your phone down.
I know.
Yeah.
You did from social media.
Sorry,
You deleted everything for like 6 months. Greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
but, like,
it feels
you sit
good.
There and you're like,
Yeah.
it's bad.
Yeah. You see
You do
it.
anything, you're just like, oh, I could.
Well, like you almost can't go down the street anymore without seeing some kid like, okay, let me just make a TikTok. Come on,
Well, you never,
bro.
like, get a job, you go to lunchroom, like.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the lunchroom is the worst.
And they're
I'm bad for that,
On your
though.
headphones,
I will
watch
say-
Netflix, like.
Yeah. I'm bad for that now. Like, I'm that person that's...
just in the lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be like, yo, what's up, guys? Like, you know,
Yeah.
chatting with everybody. Now I'm just on my phone.
Yep. I swear, like, no one would know what to do if they didn't have a phone.
Yeah. I would want to put that to the test. I would want to, like, take a Gen Z and just be like... I love saying that. I don't know why. Gen Z.
Gen Z, yo, Gen Z sound like they should be dope. Like they should just be so sick.
Yeah.
But they're the complete opposite. They're like just not cool, dude.
So what are we? Are we millennials?
I think we're millennials.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
I mean, I've seen some graphs that say if you were born after 95, you're technically a Gen Z. I ain't no Gen Z.
So who's Gen X? I don't know. I don't know all these terms. Is that after
neither.
Gen Z?
Yeah, what is a
Before-
Gen X? Yeah, I don't know. Are we Gen X?
Or are we technically
now
Gen X?
Now I'm confused.
Trust. There's probably so many different charts of like... Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd love to see it where people were just heavily on their phones and then 1 week you take their phone away.
Just to see.
Yeah.
Baby boomers are 46 to 64.
Yep.
Gen X is 65 to 80.
Okay. So like that's kind of our parents.
Yeah.
Then you have Gen Y, which is 81 to 94.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gen Z is 97 to 2012. And then Gen
97 to
millennials are
2012?
See, that's the thing though. there's so many different sites that have their
Yeah,
own.
exactly.
So it says Gen Z millennials are kind of like
over top of each
kinda
other.
like all interwrapped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like 1994 to 2000, they say is like a mix of millennials and Gen Z.
Sorry. Also, before we get into anything crazy, I've seen this question float around, and I have my answer, but I need to know your guys' answer. Okay. How do you guys wipe? Do you guys stand up or do you sit down?
Who stands?
I'm a stander.
I'm
a stander. Yeah, do you stand
Oh,
up?
I thought you were like straight posture. You're just like, whoa, what? What?
No, I understand.
No,
you're a
so
sitter, eh?
hold on. Like that.
I do like a little.
It's definitely like a. Nah, I'm standing. I'm finishing up and I'm.
So
I'm just doing my thing.
I do a little like.
So you're like, wipe.
Yeah, double
Are
check.
you forward? Are you forward or backward?
See, but how do you like? Yeah, y'all are like the leaning.
Oh, I'm like,
Yeah, it's the lean.
I don't know. There's just too much mystery.
damn.
Too much mystery.
So you're just like,
Get a little shaky.
wow.
Yeah. Eh?
You
Am I the only standard?
you gotta be a part of the 1%ers.
Yeah, I'm the 1%.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
This was the last thing I was thinking of telling our viewers to comment. But comment below, how do you wipe? Standing or sitting? That's crazy. I expected you to be like, no, I stand, but I got a crazy story for you.
No.
Wow.
No, yeah, I'm the standard. I'm not 1%. I thought more people did that.
I've heard of like, you know, like the semi where you're kind of
the
right,
half-lean.
or the one that is the usual one where you know just kind of you're sitting.
I'm straight up.
You're just posture straight.
Just chest out.
Shoulders locked.
Yep. Knees bent. Butt out.
Wow,
Head back. No.
that's interesting.
It's
Damn.
different, yeah. There's something.
Okay. How many squares? How many are you using?
I'm a heavy.
No.
Like a speed bag.
So you weren't out buying toilet paper during COVID because you were scared of the end of the world. You were buying it because you needed it.
Because I needed that shit. Yeah.
So like, how many like?
Nah, it's definitely like a
I do like a
2 to 3. Like
2 to 3.
Quick speed bag, and then
Okay.
you know.
I do like 5 squares.
Do you like
And
count it
then-
out? There was a point in my life where I'd be like, okay, let me preserve, and they would count out the squares. You're like, okay, that's enough. Yeah.
I get OCD now though,
Yeah.
because if I have like 3, and now I'm like, no, I gotta rip 2 more off and then add it, or like 1
So is
more
that
and then
add
add it.
in a
Yeah,
row?
yeah. Like I can't rip 3 off and be like, oh well. No, I gotta be like, okay, hold on, and then add to it.
So now I can do the 3, but I can't start with the 3. I need the little
Okay.
first, and then near the end, you know, little 3 square, 4
Interesting.
square. Yeah.
Wow.
You ever have to turn the sink on, do a little wet?
See,
If
I will say,
go ahead. Yep.
you tried a bidet at
Yes.
the cottage.
Go to your
That changes everything. But I've never actually like wet it at the sink and like did my
I don't think I've actually ever did that, because if it was ever that bad, I'm taking a shower.
yeah.
I will
You-
hop
yeah,
right in
you
the
gotta
shower
hop in
and
it,
just clear it out.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the only time I'll be standing.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm still a little like taken away by that. Wow.
I would want to know who else stands. Like, I always see videos and people are like, nah, bro, I don't stand. I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, watch
This is
this.
news to me.
That's wow. That's wild. That's wild. I never thought. I did not think that would be coming from
Little
you
food for thought, you know. Little food.
on the toilet.
food,
Yeah.
Toilet, in the same time. God damn.
Okay. So, now that leads into the question that Hayden had.
Okay. Yeah.
How does that heat up?
I'll find a way to mix
Yeah,
it in.
it leads in. It leads in somehow.
So your question was, okay, yeah.
Just scariest thing would be discover. That would be if we. Oh yeah, so it's like if we're psychologically compare for aliens, what would be found if we? Yeah, okay, so it's basically if we found humans on another planet.
So we were the aliens on other planets. What if their tradition is to stand while wiping? You think that they would?
I think I'm an alien.
You think so, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not technically from Earth. You're from whatever other planet.
I'm the shit wiper. I take that back.
I hope so. Like, I'm the shit wiper.
Damn.
So,
yeah, like honestly, before we get too carried away, I want to say, what if that was true and they looked like human, but they're already living with us? Do you think that's a thing?
Maybe that's the way to tell the difference if they stand. Oh my god!
Like a podcast. Yo, it's like that movie with Ben Stiller and Neighborhood Watch.
Oh yeah,
Where
yeah.
he ends up being a fucking alien.
Yeah.
They wear his skin.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah. Shit.
Wow. Well, you heard it here, folks. You heard it here, folks. Jordan is an alien from another planet who technically looks human. Is human.
Standards unite, yo.
We're coming.
We're coming.
There's a little like call.
The standards revolution. Yo, I don't know why that is still like odd to me.
It's just you stand, you know. You just
So if I told you for 1 week try doing it sitting, would you be like,
I could do it. Okay, I think this is.
Talking about wiping, right?
Yeah.
I think this stems of like me just sitting down for so long. So one
Okay.
time I just got up. I was like, you know,
I'm gonna stand up for myself.
Your first step is get one out.
Yeah. I just stood up, you know, no wipe yet, but I just stood up. I was like, damn, like I'm tired. And I was like, fuck, I still need a wipe. You know? I'm not going back down. I'm not sitting back down.
Yeah.
So I just did my thing, you know, wipe.
Done.
And I was like, yeah.
Do you find you get more leverage?
You definitely, not more leverage because you still gotta the little lean with it. You still gotta get that in, but it's relieving. You know, it's a new world.
Sure. Sure.
What if
We'll go with that. Yeah.
it's Echo? You go first?
Yeah.
What if she walked in?
And you were just standing, yo. And you're just like, hey, babe.
Yeah.
You're standing there.
I think she would question my wishes.
Be like,
I think
She would
so.
have to question. Yeah.
pack those bags.
Get out of the
Those
house.
standards in my family.
She would definitely question
Yeah.
it.
She'd be like, "Why the fuck you standing?" She would just look.
Oh,
at
I see you. I know you so well that I could see you. You're sitting there wiping, and she walks in, and you just do
Yeah. That's...
just a deer caught in headlights, and you just don't know what to do.
I definitely like. She's definitely been in there while I've gone. It's just never been to the. Actually, let me rephrase that because I'm a shy one. Like, you know, I'm a shy. I don't care if my significant other is in the room with me. Like, I don't care. I'll pee, go to the washroom, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just like it won't come out once they're in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just
I like my.
just so,
It just goes back up.
back up. No one's watching this part of the podcast. You made it this far, you know. Standards.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just I'm just a shy. Like I don't know what it is. Anything else, I don't care about anything else. I'm not shy in any other aspect of my life. But like once I hit that, like I don't know, I'm just vulnerable.
I like my privacy. Like I would rather you not be in the washroom.
But I don't care. It's just that part of me cares apparently. Like I can still talk to you if it smells. I don't care for your sake. I guess.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
But it's just not coming
but
out.
It's just
now.
not. It's gone.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. What's our take then on? There's no way we're not in agreement with this. What's our take on men who are sitting on the toilet to piss?
Ooh.
Like regularly or?
Oh yeah, like all the
Like
I gotta go take a piss,
and then except
and like as you're walking by, there's a crack in the door, and you just look in, and they're just
don't
sitting
do that
there.
in like the morning, you know, like grab some drink. watering can.
I mean, if I have been like a little plastered enough to be like, I gotta take a piss, and like I fall on the toilet. I'm like, F it.
I don't.
Like in the morning, I'll just sit down and go on my phone.
I don't even know if I've been that deep. I've been that deep where it's like, I try to, shit, but then I only pee.
You
like,
just
there's
piss, yeah.
that part, but I don't think I've ever just consciously been like, all right, this is comfy. But I like trying new shit. So if it's comfy,
tonight we sit.
Now we're sitting. Yeah, okay.
We're sitting tonight.
Because for me, I just feel like, all right, I gotta. For me, it's a stand thing.
Yeah, it has to be.
It has to be. Like, I would never walk into the bathroom and think, am I gonna stand or sit?
Yeah.
No, like I gotta
Yeah.
I gotta stand.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I think of it.
Yeah. Definitely, like, yeah. I was gonna say, like, if you have like morning wood and you're like and you're like standing, you guys have to like go at a distance and kind of like
I wish you could see this. It's so true.
Yeah.
Or like you're trying to like bend it.
Yeah.
And you're like and you're like
Did you say bend?
you're just trying to go like you're like come on. Trying to flick it. It's like, yeah, it's not working. That's the worst. When you have to piss so bad in the morning. And you're like, you know that once you go to the bathroom, there's a couple things that could happen. Now you're not tired anymore. Now you're not going to go back to bed. Or you're not going to be able to position yourself in a way where you can't. You're going to make a mess if you take a piss. That's the worst part of it. Yeah. That's probably the worst pain of being a guy.
Yeah.
That's
it. I would say like shitting. And then you got one.
Sorry.
Like, if you're taking a shit.
Okay.
And then you got, like, a boner. that takes a cake.
Yeah, you got a bucket.
Yeah, that takes a cake.
I don't get rubber.
Nah? Y'all tripping. I'm not saying you magically just get
No. I'm not saying no.
Let's relax.
You're just
here.
like, oh!
Let's relax here. Well, like, you already got one. You go, and it's like, you gotta kind of like.
Have to go when I'm...
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually had to encounter that.
Oh, it did.
Either that or I'm just like, I'm gonna wait.
Nah, I can't wait. It's different. It's. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. It's just.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had to go through something like that.
It's gonna happen to you now.
It's
Yeah.
Like, there's something about. I know, like all you women are right. We have we'll never be able to experience pain the way they will. I mean, giving birth.
With childbirth, yes.
That is the hardest shit of their life. Yeah. They're taking the biggest dump of their life, essentially.
Yeah.
And we'll never, ever, ever, ever have something to compare to that painful.
Yeah.
We have it lucky as guys. But there have been some dumps that are like, oh my God! Like, there have been. Even if I don't say it, if I'm not screaming it, there have been some that are like, holy crap, what did I eat?
Do you ever go to, like, when you're like, oh, you have to go to the bathroom somewhere random?
Yeah.
You sit down, the water's a little higher than you expected.
Oh.
Your shit hits the water.
Oh.
Oh.
So I can tell you this right now. I have never experienced that because I refuse to use public bathrooms. Yeah, I won't.
Never had like an emergency. Just
I'll go in my pants.
Before you go to a public one, you're not just wrapping the toilet seat. Nah.
I'll go piss publicly, like,
True,
that's fine. But once it hits that, like, if my bare ass has to touch that seat, I'm good. I'm good. Even that toilet paper's not enough. I can't do it. It's like an OCD thing for me. I'm not really, OCD, but like, there's something about that that's just like, nah.
If I gotta go, I gotta go.
You're just gonna do it.
Yeah, there's no waiting.
Yeah.
I'm just standing.
You know what the? That's with the stall door open. Oh no!
Must
You
don't.
walk in the bathroom and you're just like, and you're, hey, that's it. The worst is walking into a public bathroom and just simply you gotta take a piss, or if you just like wash your hands,
Yeah.
and you just hear.
Not the after effect.
And it's just so awkward for everybody. The bubbly one. And you see people in the bathroom washing their hands and they're like, and you just know everyone is going through the same thing right now, laughing at the guy just rocking his stomach in the clothes stall. That's probably some of the most awkward stuff.
I gotta say, like, I've never been that guy, but once I hear like someone coming and I like gotta go, it's definitely like a like my feet are up. Yeah. My feet are raised up, like yeah. I'm waiting till I hear that hand and the dryer. Once I hear the dryer, I'm blessed.
You're like,
yeah.
Just so, that's the perfect time when no one's in there.
Yeah,
then you just get to get away with any nasty shit you want to do.
You're like,
oh, like right under the stall. You're like, yep, okay, I'm good.
I was
another one. That I'd hate to have to do that job.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I wouldn't want to clean.
What if they paid like $50 an
okay,
hour?
fine.
Yeah,
For 8 hours a day, $50 an hour. Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
$50 yeah.
but it was like the worst toilets you ever seen.
Like, how bad are we talking?
Like my standards. No, like this, like what you would see in elementary school when like, the toilet is just disrespected.
Like, we're not talking like how the hell did they get it on the wall?
We're talking like, a hiatus. All janitors went on strike for like 6 months, and then they're just like, "Yo, we need people, $50 an hour. Come work for us."
It's like a hazmat suit situation. Like, it's that dirty.
Yeah, but they don't provide them.
They don't provide them?
You get gloves and a mask.
I gotta go on Amazon to buy it myself?
That's tough though.
It is tough. I'll tell you why. There is truth behind the whole idea of, like, the whole joke about what's that line? It's everybody likes. I can't remember. It's like everybody likes the stench of their own brand or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a pop, and it doesn't necessarily mean like I love smelling my own dung. It's just saying that like you're comfortable with what you're doing in your own space. I think there is an issue when I have to start cleaning up someone else's shit.
Yeah, $50 an hour.
But $50 an hour to clean up someone else's shit? Man,
that's a toughie. I do it like a year.
Maybe.
I get paid nice.
What would be worse, the day shift or the night shift?
where are we talking?
Yeah.
If it's in an elementary school.
Say elementary. If it's night shift and no one's there, I could do that.
Yeah, I could probably do
but
that
if
too.
people are seeing me clean that shit, I know kids are running around like,
oh,
I just left my. And they start talking to me like that. I'm not playing. I am not playing, bro. I'm quitting that day.
And then it just changes to high school where they're like, good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elementary's where they start drawing shit.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
That's
The minute I see that on a wall, it's game over.
Yeah, it's
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'd go to the principal and say, you can clean it up.
Respectfully, no.
Yeah, no, the more I think about it, I don't know. $50 is a lot, but
Is it worth your sanity though?
Yeah, is it worth my sanitary too? Like,
your nose is gone after that job. Your nose is non-existent.
Like, is it so bad you'd want to, like, at one point go, like, snip?
Yeah.
Oh.
Worse.
Yeah, no, I can't do it then. I take my answer back. I don't know if I could do it.
$50.
I know that's the thing. $50 an hour to be a janitor? Like...
I'd start OnlyFans. For my feet.
There's a big crowd for that, eh?
There is a big crowd, I will say. There is a big crowd.
There's some, like, really crazy, like, feet stories.
Do you think there's, like, a niche where it's, like, they like ugly feet? Because I'd take that.
Why, you think your feet are ugly?
Yeah, my feet are terrible. 100%. Pedicure once a year, though. I will say summer, I'm looking sick. After that, it's game over.
Yeah, there's got to be some weird billionaire out there who's like, oh my god, that's nasty. And it's like, it's not nasty, like sexy nasty. Like, it's nasty. He's just
disgusting. He loves it.
He's like, oh my god. Yo, like that. It is actually kind of weird how popular it is. Like, the feet.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't get it.
Could never do it. Like, oh yeah. Just thinking about, like, you walk on it. You walk on them 24/7.
Yeah.
Socks, shoes, sweat, sandals.
Yeah.
They're on the floor.
Yeah, like every day. Every day at one point your feet have touched the floor.
I think it's because it's just so forbidden.
Yeah.
Then it's like, like, okay, like, let me see your feet.
I think, there's something about, like, forbidden that makes it like,
it's still, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't speak for it, but you would just make you wonder, like, why not hands? Maybe it's still...
Is there a fetish?
Everything fetish.
Yeah, technically. Yeah. I think hands are more...
What's up with animals and fucking...
furries.
There you go.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's what I mean.
That's weird stuff.
That's a thing.
I watched...
The guys who like to be beat. Like...
I watched Cody Ko. He did a video about furries.
Yeah.
It's some weird stuff, dude. Like, people... as the owner, you know when you take your dog for a walk at the park?
Yeah.
Well, the dog is a human dressed as a dog.
They take it for a walk.
And the human owner is taking their human dog for a walk best part, in a dog park. Yeah.
So that's the end of the podcast today.
Yeah, like
that's crazy.
That's weird.
Really, eh?
And imagine, like, your dog walking up to the dog to be like, oh, I want to play with the dog. And the human's like, ruff, 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 ruff. Oh, nope.
I will say, I don't know the creator, but a creator makes, like, bands just doing that on OnlyFans, just being a dog or whatever. She makes, like, $1 million a month. Just fucking pouncing around. I'd do that for $1 million a month. I'm sorry. I'll do it. Take me to a dog park.
Why
am I like this with money? I don't know. But I would do it.
You do it for so long.
You're
so you straight up in a dog costume, you're like, ruff, ruff.
Yeah.
So you're a dangerous dog. You're the dog that other dog owners are like, okay, stay away. Stay away.
Don't talk to that one.
Where's his muzzle?
You're like, and Echo throws you a bone. And you're like,
$1 million a month, send it my way.
Wow. Are you like going on your back and getting like tickled?
Oh yeah, I'm getting the belly rub.
That makes me so uncomfortable right now.
Just the
Nope, can't. The worst would be is you contacting us and being like, hey guys, can you like share this on your stories? It's my dog channel. That would be the worst. And like me being your friend, I'd be like, okay,
what would that caption be real quick? What would that caption be? Yo, check out my friend. I don't even know. I don't even want to know.
Check out my boy Jordan. He's what's a type of dog? He's a German Shepherd. And you just got a collar that says JoJo. Oh no!
Your address.
No!
Got all your shots.
And your like photos like
Send me that mail.
yeah.
I'm serious.
If you're getting paid $1 million, okay, fine. Yeah, I'm the same. I know, eh?
Yeah.
I'm completely out. Well, you know how it goes on this podcast. Out of coffee.
Out of time.
All right. Peace.